No.
Hi.
Hi, Fasting Mamas here. I'm Donna.
And I'm Steph, and this is update number
7.
And it's a bad one for me. How about you?
Well, neither here nor there. I stayed exactly the same, which is kind of funny because when you're talking about in tenths of a pound, how I get on the scale, and I'm exactly to the tenth the same as I was 2 weeks ago. But I'm not really too upset about it because I do feel like I'm keeping that 15 pounds at bay. That's kind of like I'm in a holding pattern right now, and I am ready to commit to really working hard and moving onward because summer is just about over. We've got our last Labor Day weekend here, which we don't have any plans. I don't think.
No.
You don't. Yeah. So it's.
We had
it's that hard.
2 super indulgent weekends.
Yes.
And
two right in a row.
We had my brother's wedding 2 weekends ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had another wedding that weekend.
Right.
And a family in town. And
Yes.
we had a lot going on that.
Yeah,
whole
we did.
Weekend.
Yeah. So Friday night you had a wedding, and then the Friday night we had people here, beer, dessert, some snacks, and then of course the next day is the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how your Sunday was after that?
I don't know.
Well, I can tell you how mine was. Sometimes, because then everyone left, and the boys went back up to college, and then the house was empty, and I felt melancholy. And so I ate melancholy food. I was just feeling kind of down, and the house was quiet. Not that it even bothers me that much that everyone goes back to college, but there's just that change and that kind of feeling. So I kind of ate a lot that day as well. And maybe it's because it's like, oh, well, I already ate so much this weekend. What's one more day? But anyway, so there was that. One more thing.
I felt like that whole week after that I was trying to lose that weight.
I think we talked about we kind of are gaining some weight over these weekends, and then we're spending the rest of the week losing it, and then we're just going through this vicious cycle. Because then the following weekend, which was last weekend,
we were out of town.
Yeah, we all went up north to a resort, which was a ton of fun. But of course, that means going to restaurants. Restaurants on the trip up, restaurants while we're there, restaurants on the trip back.
Yep. I mean, we basically snacked our whole way home, so.
Oh, well, I did more. Oh, man. We stopped at this place, and I don't know if you've ever been there. I'll advertise. It's called Chet and Amy's, and you see these signs for the roasted chicken all the way, from the 4-hour trip. So we stopped there, and as we talked a little earlier, I don't like when I go to a restaurant without thinking clearly before I order something. So I just ordered the chicken dinner because that's what their special is. Well, I should have asked a little bit more about this chicken dinner. Do you want to know what it comes with?
Everything?
Just about a whole chicken. No, actually, half a chicken. A breast, a wing, a thigh, and a leg. All on one plate. This is for one person. And then they're I don't know if it's not really fries, but they cut up like this whole potato and deep fried. It's like huge, like slabs of potato that are deep fried. And so like a whole potato's on your plate. And then you've got 2 slices of bread, and then you have your coleslaw. And then, hang on.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Wait. They take a whole slab of butter, a whole ball of butter, and put that right on top of the chicken and have that kind of melt down on the whole thing.
I mean, it sounds good.
It was very good. I just wish I had thought about it or asked how much is on this plate, because when a mountain is delivered to me, my first thought was, oh, why didn't I just try to share, or maybe just order a la carte? I could have just ordered a chicken breast, and and then had some of Kurt's fries, because it's like there were so many.
Sometimes I think you almost need like coping strategies for like when you're ordering at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Because it's like for some reason when you sit down and you're looking at the menu and everything looks amazing, it's like you just forget, like, oh, everything looks good, I don't need to diet right now.
Yeah.
And we went out to eat a few days ago, and I was deciding between a healthy option and an unhealthy option, and I asked my husband which one I should get, and he's like, oh, just get the healthier one. He didn't say it meanly, he just knew that
that's what you would have.
Yeah.
But
it was like because we were at the restaurant, I was just like, oh.
Well, yeah, it's like a kid in a candy store, and all of a sudden you lose your thinking abilities and your deciding abilities.
Yeah.
That's kind of like when we walked into the donut shop when we were up north. Oh, I just wanted to go in for a coffee, and then you walk in, and this intoxicating aroma, and all of a sudden it's like, there goes your brain. It's like, I'm intoxicated.
I don't know. I think sometimes I have to have, when we are going out to eat, I have to plan for it. But either making sure it's an update and making sure that I counted all my calories during the day before we go.
Yeah.
Or I have to look, if it's last minute, I have to look at the menu before we go. So I know I'm going to have this chicken entree. And then I don't even need to think we get to the restaurant. I'm excited for what I had already picked.
Yeah, and I think that does work. Actually, that works very well when you have planned and you know what restaurant you're going to. With this chicken one, look, let's just go. And it's like, I just didn't have time to think.
You need a voice of reason.
Yeah.
You need a good angel on your shoulder to say, hey, you can just
because that is what happens.
Better option.
That is what happens. Or even more so, not only is it not a fight in my head, it was no fight at all. I put no thought into it. I'll take the chicken dinner. And it's just like, and then afterwards when I saw it delivered, it's like, why didn't I think? Why didn't I think? So, I guess it's just lessons in life. It's lessons in dieting. And I guess that's what we're going to tell you is just do, just think about it and wrap your head around what you're going to do and just stay strong. And we're going to stay strong as well.
And my change this week is I'm going to start tracking my calories. Even
though
I hate
man.
it. I bought a little book to track them in, and I'm gonna commit to writing them down.
Well, because you have started writing or not? Because
a little bit.
All right, because we kind of verbally shook on it that we were going to write down, and I did. I wrote down all week. Huge difference. Huge difference. Weighing, measuring, and I guess another thing too that I found is working for me is to find things, buy things that are individually wrapped, because then there is no counting and weight. Last night I had a little bag of Cheetos. One little bag. I didn't have to, when you're eating out of a big bag of Cheetos, it's like, well, what did I have? Did I have 150? Did I have 300? I have no clue. Well, now I know. I had one bag of Cheetos. There was 150 calories. Kept, it was so easy to keep track of it. So I think that's my plan. And I know it's a little more expensive, maybe in the long run, to buy it that way.
Yeah.
But I think you eat less, and you eat less.
Or at least you know the calorie count.
Exactly.
At least you know.
Yes.
All right, this one's getting pretty long.
Yes. So stick with it.
Good luck this week.
Good luck, and
we're gonna start tracking. Yeah. And I hate counting calories. But just to get myself back on track.
Right. And just making yourself do it. And you're going to keep the booklet right in your purse, right? Yeah, I think that'll make a huge difference. Always having it available. I know we were going to stop talking, but I know those electronic ones are nice, but they're so time consuming. They take forever. And I think just manually write it down just goes so much faster.
Well, and I think it's just easy to just not do it. If it's on your phone now, it's like,
and I still have my Fitness Pal or whatever it's called remind me every single day.
Me too.
You haven't checked your dinner yet.
Mine reminds me 3 times a day, and I just
nope. I know, and even though I'm writing it down manually, it just in my mind that just takes too long, and I don't do it that way. I like to just write it down. It's so much faster.
All right. Well, if you have any input, comment, questions, whatever.
Right. Well,
we always enjoy hearing from you guys. We'll talk to you later.
Good luck this week. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.